That is London.
This was clearly a very ambitious project, and you know, you have on one side the characters which are very complex and intriguing, and on the other side the construction of these amazing cities. What were the challenges and how did you balance all of the elements?
As filmmakers, we've got to make the world as believable as we can, even though it's very fantastical. Set 3,000 years from now, you know, when the cities of the world are up on wheels and, you know, hunting each other.
Peter acquired the rights back in 2007. Originally then he was going to direct the film, and so he got some artwork, and then we got busy on the Hobbit films, and it all went on the shelf for a long time. Because when he asked me to direct it, it was only like 5 months before we started shooting. We sort of just had to hit, you know, I had to hit the ground running.
You have like persecutions on one hand and a lot of fight scenes. Was there something particularly hard to do?
I mean, there's one scene from me, without spoiling anything, that happens on top of an airship, and we filmed that scene for like 3 days, and it's physically, it's huge, and emotionally too.
One of the first fighting scenes, Pete Jackson was on set directing that scene, and he gave me 12 directions at one go.
We were talking about the fact that our journeys are quite similar in the sense that we start out quite naive, believing, you know, everything that we've been told as young people.
And you also have connections with other love interests.
The Tom and Hester relationship couldn't be too far that way and couldn't be too far that way, because we wanted the audience to understand that there was a sort of a subtlety to the connection that was growing between the two of them.
We saw actors from all over the world, literally.
If you're trying to make an audience believe in this fantastical world, it's good to not be distracted by seeing familiar faces. But also it's good to have the veterans like Hugo Weaving in certain, you know, key roles, those and Stephen Lang.
What happens when you find Hester Shaw? I will kill her.
And what about your accent? I mean, is it all post-production? Is it you as well? Did you create this voice?
We worked very hard on the voice, and then post-production in the studio, just overlaying and going to all kinds of places. And what was really fascinating was adding almost this voice.
If you were in a post-apocalyptic scenario, what would you take as a relic, as a technology relic?
I don't know how I'd live without my iPhone, so I'd probably be
Yeah, but your iPhone isn't going to work.
I know.
What's the point of having an iPhone if you can't?
Well, something for the world to
because
admire.
there's no Wi-Fi, so you can't. What's the point of having an iPhone?
I'd be staring at a little blank
You'll be staring at a black screen. And
What would you like to dig up?
That's a really tricky question.
It'd be good to have a good blender. You can always plant fruits and vegetables and stuff, and then everyone has nice smoothies.
Yeah.
You know.
Me, probably a really good dictionary.
It wouldn't be a great technology. It would be something like a ukulele. Teach myself the ukulele and why the world burns. You know.
Everyone can answer like technology and cell phones, so this is very romantic of
Yeah,
you.
we are romantic
Very
beings.
poetic.
Totally. You can't get two more romantic beings than that.
Probably take my PlayStation. I still play this really old PS2, and I feel like thousands of years into the future, if I could just dig up my old PS2 and play like Spyro the Dragon.
Oh yeah.
What would you like the world to see and to have and to appreciate?
Freshwater irrigation system.
Oh, that's really good. I play the cello.
That could be cool.
But then, yeah, I guess I would give you that kind of music and sort of calm your mind in some way. But I think water is probably better to live.
For survival.
Espresso machine. Because I think you'd be like, what the hell was that for?
Hair straighteners because no, I'm not silly. It's windy. The city's moving, and it's moving quite fast. So your hair will just.
I mean, I need hair straighteners too. I'll just borrow your hair straighteners.